Hi guys, hi friends, it's me Daria, and this is little hello from my tiny but very creative studio. And today I'm recording this video because I want to invite you to my upcoming online session on my Patreon. This is going to be very playful landscape collage session. The recording will be available as always, and I do this every month. This time the session is going to be very experimental. We will add a lot of colors to the last days of August, and we will have fun and play with landscapes and lots of colorful scraps and something else. So let's have a glimpse what I have on my table, and how I want to prepare myself for the session, and what materials you need to prepare if you want to join us inside our collage and sketch club. And also I will show you two of my works so that you will have an idea what it's going to be look like and why it's very special and yummy. Here is my travel journal, my sketchbook. On my Patreon, I've already shared the whole quite long video where I gradually go through my travel sketches of this July. And also I showed a bit of my art process in this video. And today I want to share with you just two of my pieces, but these are really my favorite, and that's what I want to do during our landscape session next Saturday. So just have a look. Before my trip, I adjusted my sketchbook with some playful indentations. You can also have a look at this video on my Patreon. It's free for all members. And this is my ever favorite part, this envelope. And when I open this envelope, there is a lot of colorful scraps that actually is a landscape, but in a very colorful way. And that's exactly what I want to do, or maybe something like that, on our next session. I want to invite you to play with your scraps, maybe even inside your envelopes, and to just have a lot of fun with these papers, to imagine like we little kids who can really allow ourselves absolutely everything. And the other work that I wanted to share with you, here I have one more landscape, and one side, one page is more like traditional collage. I just used a bit of tracing paper to make the fog above the mountains more mysterious, but there I put a little handmade envelope from tracing paper where I added some more elements. Especially I like this little cup of tea. I also used the original paper from the tea bag, Share True Moments with a cup of tea. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to create this work. Also, I put here some more playful things. I don't know why I did that. I just maybe want to adjust my collage a little bit, or I just like to have them inside my envelope. There is also a ticket from the national park. So it really was a lot of fun. Now I will put everything back. Yeah, it's here. And now I want to share with you a bit of materials that I will use for the session. And maybe if you want to join me, you also can prepare some yummy, delicious papers. If you already know me, Maybe you are a member of our Collage and Sketch Club or the Window to My Art World. You already know my approach, that I just love to work with hand-painted papers. And these papers I will bring with me on our upcoming online session. I really like to separate them, my papers, this way. These are just different scraps, the hand-painted paper, but also I like to collect some kind of interesting, curious found paper. These are the little grid jacket paper from the notebook, some just paper from McDonald's. This is from the cheese. Really, it looks like tracing paper, but it's a bit more glossy. So any kinds of paper can work for collage. And this is where I collect my little scraps, the outcuts. I already have some pieces that I cut some time ago, but I didn't use them, so I collect them. And especially I like little outcuts that I think just wonderful to work with. So here some of them. And I have a box where I collect my papers, my scraps, the big one with quite many scraps here. But for this session, I also want us to prepare some envelopes, because I want to build my landscape inside my envelope. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I collected some envelopes that I could find at home. The big one, the smaller, and even this transparent little plastic bag. So anything can work. You don't have to buy special things, just look at home. Maybe you can have something like that, or even you can make an envelope by your own. There are many of tutorials on Pinterest. Also, I prepared some tickets. On my Patreon, I've shared quite a lot about landscape travel journaling, and maybe I will use some little nice things that I also keep from trips, little tickets, big tickets, even pieces of map, so everything can work for us for our upcoming session. That's it. I hope to see you in our online studio and play together with landscapes. Bye bye!